face being made puffy by fillers? So that's a question I see asked a lot in a lot of the chat boards and actually sent to us a lot. So the first thing I want to say this is sometimes there's a confusion about volume added versus a puffy look. In general, fillers add volume, so it will make your face look a little bit more volumized, but that's not necessarily puffy. And in general, volume means that you look more younger. Now, let's say it's not that. Okay, so I'm going to focus on hyaluronic acid fillers, which are the most common type of fillers. And I've made this to actually apply to everybody. But again, check with your doc and your specific physician. So in general, the hyaluronic fillers are what we call hydrophilic. And that's a Greek or Latin word that means water loving. And essentially what that is once the filler goes in, it actually gets water molecules to come to it because it loves it, or it's attracted to it. Hence water loving, hydrophilic. Okay, so as we have different levels of hydrophilic fillers, we have different levels of water attraction. So an example would be like fillers that go in your lips. They actually are very hydrophilic. They attract a lot of water. That's how we get that sort of soft, pillowy feel. Whereas that may not be so good in somewhere like the cheeks. If we put that thing in there, it could actually make your cheeks or your under eyes look a little puffy and swollen. Okay, now what's the general sort of trajectory of when you get the fillers? So everyone, when they get fillers, they swell up over the first week. That's the natural sort of process of trauma. Now the swelling isn't huge, but your brain and eyes are amazing. You can notice 3 millimeters of difference in somebody's face. So it's the width of that little line from 3 feet away, or it's roughly about how far this camera is from us. And that's pretty crazy when you think about it. So you'll actually see that swelling trend. And then as it goes down, you're going to feel like a little bit of volume is lost because some of that swelling went down. That hydrophilic process is going to happen, recruit that water, and it sort of stabilizes itself out after about 6 weeks. During this period when water is being recruited, I agree, the filler may have a little puffier sort of look to it because it's getting water to come along, but that's not puffy long term, it's just in that short term. Now, lastly, some people are allergic to fillers. So if you get filler injected in your face and you're one of these people who are watching right now, say, oh my gosh, my face is swelling up immensely, stop, call your doctor, and they can dissolve and get rid of it. Or no.